In 1892, 10 leaders of the immigrant community on the Lower East Side organized the Hebrew Free Loan Society. With initial working capital of $95, the society started issuing loans at 50 cents payable in 10 weekly installments of a nickel. Loans were regarded as an obligation of honor. A loan repaid meant a loan remade.
Our original name was the Hebrew Gemilus Chasadim Association. Gemilus Chasadim, Gemilut Chasadim. We represent a centuries-old, profoundly Jewish response to financial need. Our mission is to foster economic self-sufficiency while maintaining dignity by providing interest-free loans on a non-sectarian basis to help people help themselves.
At a time when there was no government-funded safety net, the society became a lifeline for those facing eviction, hunger, and illness.
Every 2 weeks, my father would take me down to the Hebrew Free Loan Society, and he would get a loan. He would sign, and then a week or two later, whatever the terms were, he'd go back, return the loan, and then within the month we'd start the cycle again. The society helped our family by making sure that in weeks that we were short and did not have enough money to pay our bills, that there would always be enough money to cover the necessities of life.
The Society's Immigrant General Aid Loan Program serves as a safety net for immigrants from the former Soviet Union, the FSU, who are struggling to get by and have no savings to cover emergency expenses.
I'm a mother now and a professional in the field, and I am paying for my own medical insurance. But when it comes to my son, the insurance gets more expensive. And last year, he got sick very often. I had to go to the emergency room with him very often. And I've accumulated a lot of medical bills. So now I have that stack of bills sitting in my home right now. And the first thing that came into my mind is to turn to the Hebrew Free Loan Society.
The Society is a testament to the power of an idea, of the interest-free loan as a unique form of philanthropy that extends a hand up and preserves the dignity of the borrower.
So many of our borrowers, had they been born here or in a different circumstance, would not need a loan for job retraining, would not need a loan for education.
The FSU immigrants are among the most highly educated in U.S. history. However, those who arrive here in middle age and without the ability to speak English are often unable to work in their chosen field. These retraining loans give incredibly hard-working, highly motivated professionals the help they need to enter America's middle class.
I took a test and got accepted to the baccalaureate program in Adelphi University. It's expensive. My first semester, I was able to pay by the money that I got from this loan. I'm really using this money for my future, and I believe for my kids' future too.
As conditions, social change, political change, cultural change sweeps through our nation, we react to it and fashion our programs to accommodate to it.
The Society's Micro-Enterprise Program helps hard-working and self-reliant FSU immigrants establish or expand a small business as a path to economic security. The program also provides young ultra-Orthodox heads of household who are limited in their choice of livelihood by their lack of secular education with a way to support their growing families and dignity. Theirs is the only micro-enterprise program in the country to target these two groups.
I needed money to buy a business, and when I got loan, I bought my business. I'm employed for people, and I know if I need help, I always can count on them. Thanks for the Hebrew Loan Society. Now I'm proud to say that I'm the owner of the beautiful salon.
I facilitate the core business training program for ultra-Orthodox women. Core business training is a key component of the micro-enterprise program at the Society, which helps low and moderate income men and women start or expand small businesses. The goal is to help these families become financially independent. The Society is really making a difference in the lives of these women and in the lives of their families.
It also has an incredible rate of repayment. Essentially, the default rate, the funds that the Society does not get back, would make any bank in the United States and elsewhere around the world envious. It's less than 0.5%.
All the monies that we've collected since 1892 get put back out into the community over time. That leverage is just enormous, and we're immensely proud of that. High-quality special education is extremely effective, as well as enormously expensive. The
The Society's Special Education Bridge Loan Program enables parents to pay for the help their children desperately need while awaiting guaranteed government funding.
By the parents being able to take loans from the Society, they can pay the tuition for the school so the children can go to the school, which is vital for them to be able to succeed.
Or especially in this day and age where credit is even tighter, there's so much of a need for our organization to provide capital to those that need it.
My daughter Pam is a junior at Bay Ridge Prep. She's 17. They have been great since day one, since she came. We saw a change after her being there for like 2 weeks. Whatever services she needed, they had it there at the school. Before Pam entered the current school, she was going to junior high public school. Her needs weren't being met. She was in an overcrowded classroom. She wasn't getting the services that she needed. So I learned about the Hebrew Free Loan Society through Advocates for Children. The society has helped my daughter by supplying the loan to the schools. Thanks to the Hebrew Free Loan Society, we're now proud to say that Pamela has exceeded all our expectations.
The Society's Adoption Loan Program is a unique resource for those who long to parent and can afford to raise a family, however cannot afford the steep adoption expenses.
I had come to terms with the fact that I was not going to have my own, our own biological child. So I'm like, well, there are plenty of children out there who need homes, so we'll look for adoption. Dave had told me about the Hebrew Free Loan Society and that it was interest-free, which was a huge plus.
We went to the orphanage, we visited her there.
We brought her home and we had family and friends waiting for us at the airport, and they were so happy to see her.
5 months later, after we got Sierra back, our lawyer called and
us.
Said we have her sister. Back to Hebrew Free Loan we went.
Without the loan, we couldn't have afforded, one, let alone 2 children.
The society made it possible for us to have our family.
Hebrew Free Loan Society really made our dream come true.
Giving to the society, letting others borrow from the society. Hard to beat that.
The Hebrew Free Loan Society is where 21st century microlending, a phenomenon that is sweeping the world, meets age-old Jewish tradition. Interest-free lending has deep roots in Jewish culture, but the Hebrew Free Loan is not a form of nostalgia or an example of tradition for tradition's sake. It is a vital organization that has constantly adapted interest-free lending to meet changing needs. Join us in supporting this remarkable organization, which works at the intersection of 21st century microlending with a great and honorable Jewish tradition.
I'm proud to be part of the Hebrew Free Loan Society.
I'm proud to be part of the Hebrew Free Loan Society.
I am so proud to be part of the Hebrew Free Loan Society.
I'm proud to be part of the Hebrew Free Loan Society.
I invested in my life. Thank you for all your help.
Thank you, Hebrew Free Loan Society.
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 Our loans transform lives, and this organization makes it happen.